Are we live? Is there a poll? We're live. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm your host with the most WendyO, and yes, I'm wearing purple pants. We're going to be talking about the bullish Ripple and XRP news because apparently they have partnered with the financial giant. Also, too, we're going to give an update on my good friend, Ben Armstrong, because we do that on the show. Anyways, I got to set this poll up because I got a little bit of a late start. My hair is clean. We are no longer dusty. This is good. I'm very proud of myself. Actually, I want mango and coconut today. Coconut. Okay. Yeah. But anyways, we're going to start the poll. We're going to get up here. We're going to get started. Good morning to Mike. Good morning, Wendy. Food polls today, please. Need dinner ideas. Let's go. Hey, you to Casey. Let's talk about food. Oh, my neck hurts too because my daughter, she came in my bed last night. She woke me up at like 2 or 3 in the morning and said, Mama, don't worry about doing backflips, double backflips. I'm like, little girl, I can't even do a front flip. Anyways, though, let's talk about dinner ideas. What I like to make a lot at home is I use an air fryer a lot for everything. Excuse me. So I just put like chicken breasts in there, chicken boobies in there, and I just season them. And my favorite recipe I've been doing with the air fryer with the chicken is I get a chicken thigh or a chicken boobie, chicken breast, and then I put it in a bag. I put some fresh squeezed lime, some slap your mama, black pepper, crushed red pepper, some onion powder, some garlic salt. Then I put the buffalo sauce, and then it goes, and then I dump it in the air fryer for 10-15 minutes. And then I also put peppers in there. And then a minute before it's going to be done, I put a bunch of Colby Jack on it. And then I get it and I put some avocado and I put it into a wrap. Or sometimes I eat it, depending, because I'm trying to be fit and thin and stuff like that. But I'm actually crazy right now. But that's what I've been doing, and it's really good. It's super easy. It takes like 15 minutes. And you could probably do that. With like different type of stuff too. And I do like Asian fusion stuff. I love to make I make this like ramen stuff, which is really, really good. Okay. So I haven't even wrote down what I'm supposed to be doing today because I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing today. It's just been hectic and I'm going to have a very interesting day today. So shout out to myself. But anyways, let's get inside. Let's get into it. Talk about the news. All the things. All right. So we have 120 concurrent viewers. Only 29 likes. Please rectify that. This is my job. But rectify that. Give me at least 100 likes. 100 likes. Also, we have a poll at the top. Oh, I misspelled the coconut. I'm not going to say it. You guys can go look at the poll and see it. Which crypto will integrate first? Actually, I screwed this poll up. Let's end this poll, redo it. We're going to redo it. Hold on a second. Which crypto will X integrate first? We're going to put Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum, and then Mango plus, I'm going to misspell it again because it's funny, and coconut. Mango and coconut. So make sure to go look at the top of the poll. And you guys could go see and go vote on that. All right. Anyways, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. We got a lot to talk about today, and I'm running on power low. Okay. What do I want to talk about first? What the hell was I doing? Oh, this is over here. What is this one? This was over here. I don't think I needed that one. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. First and foremost, this is crypto bubbles. And I want to talk about this story first because it's really stupid. And it's actually like, these are so stupid. Bitcoin sets to form a death cross as dollar index teases golden crossover. Okay. So a death cross indicates a potential long-term bearish shift in momentum, while a golden cross suggests the opposite. It is basically if you have a larger EMA or moving average above the lower one. We talk about this all the time on the channel. This is something that happens, and it happens often, especially if you look at lower time frames. This article from my previous employer, CoinDesk, does not indicate what day. Is it day? Is it weekly? Whatever the F, okay? But I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and see. I can't see. I don't even want to read it because I think that these are stupid. Oh, here it is. The dollar's 50-day SMA could top the 200-day SMA in the coming weeks. What are they saying? The dollar index. So basically they're talking about inverse relationship between the two, but I don't know. Those are okay to use. You guys can use those, but you should use some other factors as well. Okay. Some other factors as well. I just got really tired. I'm really, really tired. So this is the current market cap. Everything is up. Shout out to XRD up 2.9%. Shout out to SNX 4%. I don't hold any of those, but cool. Cool. My hair is a little bit crazy right here. But now let's go ahead and take a look. I wanted to get that article out of the way because it's stupid. It's just dumb. I just have nothing better to talk about. Okay, so this is the current Bitcoin chart. And I told y'all we're probably going to get a move down to this area here at about 25.3. Why? Look at our EMAs. Look at our EMAs. And again, we use EMAs sometimes on the show. It just kind of depends. And we're going to talk about the title stuff. So have no fear. Mommy is here. Have no fear. Mommy is here. Also, too, where am I trading? I've officially partnered with Femex. I used to work with them quite some time ago. And now I'm working with them again. And I'm very, very excited. So I'm going to continue to shield them. Why are we going to do that? Because it's a crypto asset exchange and you need to have crypto assets and you need to have a place where you can go ahead and get them. So what do we need to know about using a centralized crypto exchange? We say this every day on the channel because we need to. If you're going to use a crypto asset exchange, you need to read the terms of service. You also need to understand you should not leave your crypto assets on any centralized exchange. If you're somebody who wants to use Femex at dollar cost average, you can simply buy your asset, remove it. If you're somebody who wants to leave funds on there and trade, you're taking a risk. So that's something that you need to figure out for yourself. But we've partnered with them and I'm showing the ref link. And if you want to use it to help support me in the channel, great. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But that is where I'm currently doing my trading and they're giving away some bonuses this year. Now, with that being said, we're going to finish taking a look at the chart. Right now on the 4-hour chart, it looks like we're going to have some more downward action. We're probably going to retap this area here at about $25,300 again, but actually get a candle butt down there. And this actually just happened recently, this move down, because I was just looking at Bitcoin. I was like, okay, cool. We're holding really nicely at approximately 25.5. Okay. Approximately 25.5. Now, with that being said, taking a look at the daily chart. This is the daily. The daily does not look good in any way, shape, or form. We're not getting any type of indication that we're going to get a move up. Right now, just looking at the EMA 9, we would need to get back above $26,000. This is acting in a very important area of support. And then we've got approximately 26.3, and then we have 26.7. This is going to be important areas. Get this guy out of here. We get silly gooses out of there. Yeah, mods, just block these people. I don't have patience for today. I've got enough stuff in my personal life I have to deal with. So anyways, it's going to look like we're probably going to tap back upon 25.3, 25.2-ish. And then I'm looking for a breakdown to possibly about 24.7. If we do get back down to about 24.7 here, things could get potentially a little bit ugly. Now, taking a look at the weekly is also indicating some bearish price action. However, these take a little bit longer to kind of play out. With that being said, we've got some heavy resistance at approximately $27,000, and that's where we need to be at bare minimum. Scary stuff, guys. It's okay. I'm hedged. I'm ready to go. Shout out to Hotep Jesus. You know what, Hotep Jesus? Thank you for being here. Also to you guys, me and Hotep Jesus, we're going to be relaunching the Love and Marriage podcast, but it's not going to be on YouTube anymore. It's going to be on Twitter because we can say whatever it is we want to say. So that way Hotep Jesus cannot see my hair, because that man, when we would host our podcast, would come from my hair all the time. My hair is not dusty. My hair is clean. I wash it. I did my oils. I put my rosemary oil so I don't go bald. I also put the tea tree oil in because you know you got to get rid of that dandruff, especially with all that buildup, all types of stuff. So we're not going to be looking dusty on the spaces, but I think we're going to be doing it Tuesdays. I think we're going to be starting it next week. I have to get back and check with him, but we're going to be grifting all over Twitter. And we will talk about love and marriage. We're going to talk about political events. We're going to talk about breaking news. We're going to talk about crypto. We're going to talk about everything. And I'm not going to hold anything back because I can fully be me. I can say whatever I want to say on the channel. So shout out to Hotep Jesus. Also, go follow him. Go follow Hotep on all his socials. Okay. Yeah, she's hot when her hair is dusty. Anyways, go ahead and smash a like. We have 256 of you beautiful people, but only 88 likes. This is grifting. This is grifting, y'all. This is grifting. I need to have at least 169 likes. Actually, 200. Just 200. Okay. Now let's get back into the news. We got some more stuff to cover. What are we covering? Okay. So this is Bitcoin price action. Now we're going to cover this right here. Okay. This right here. So big shout out to Ben. Ben posted this video here, and I am asking you guys to give him a follow on X. I would like you to give him a follow on X. Ben is a friend of mine. He's always been very kind to me. I fully support him and his family. I actually As I've always said before, I like his wife better than I like him. Just kidding. Ben and I are friends. He's got a beautiful family. I adore his family, and I'm happy to see that he's back on the internet. I also want you guys to go over to his YouTube channel, and I want you guys to subscribe and support him. One thing that we have talked about on the show, and we will continue to talk about on the show, and we will continue to say, is that I don't know the entire story. The only thing that we talked about on the show was whatever was public. We talked about public statements between Hit Network. We talked about public statements between Ben that were public. I don't bring anybody's private information out. I think that's wrong. I think it's rude. We don't do that. I don't do that because it's wrong, especially when there's a family involved. And a lot of times people don't understand that when somebody has kids, even though the kids aren't directly being impacted on the internet, it still goes back. Because if you're hurting the parent, it ends up going back to kids. So I'm very sensitive about that type of stuff. I like Ben. I think Ben's a good person. I think he has a good heart. And I think that he was probably just going through a really rough patch at a time. And I think that there was a lot of stuff that was happening internally that nobody's really going to know the entire story to. So I like to stay neutral. I like to highlight the good parts of people. And I also like to showcase forgiveness. People like to make mistakes, or people do make mistakes. Like I'm by far not perfect. Like the stuff in my personal life that's going on right now is very messy. It's very emotional. It's been ongoing, and I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form. And we all play a role in different things we do. So if you want to support Ben, you want to support my friend, there's his socials. I dropped it in the chat. Go ahead and do so. And I'm glad to see him having a comeback. I really, really am. Anyways, though, let's get back to what's happening. 290 concurrent viewers, only 121 likes, all shade, no tea. Guess what, you guys? Guess what? Why am I not going to give any? That's not shade. That's not shade at all. I stay neutral and stuff. The reason why I stay neutral and stuff is because I've experienced so much trauma in my personal life. I just prefer to stay neutral because it literally makes me sick participating in drama. I don't like to do that. I want to just look at the good aspects of everybody and be like, you know what, this person is good because of this, and this person is good because of this, and I like this part, I like this part. And I like to showcase all humans' decency. Almost all humans' decency. That's what I like to do, because at the end of the day, you're not that person. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what led them up to that point, and you do not know the entire story. Okay? So I like to stay in my lane. I like to focus on my daughter. I like to focus on my man. I like to focus on my business. I like to focus on my audience, on you guys, and help bettering you guys to make better choices and to help educate you. That's what we like to do on the show. I don't really like to gossip too much. But there's sometimes things we have to talk about. Anyways, smash a like, get the likes up. Stop grifting. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not about to go bald. Ben trying to pump now. I started dollar cost averaging after they also. That's good. I mean, that's also a good strategy too. And I'm not just talking about Ben coin. I'm just talking about in general. When something is at bottom support, it is important to note that could be an epic play. It's a dangerous play, but it could be an epic play. And that goes for any crypto asset. Like if you literally buy something at God tier support, like when it initially launched, like we showed the Gala chart. When I was talking about Gala to you guys, people are like, oh my God, I'm selling, I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. I told you I'm not selling my moonbags, and we are going to cover Gala. We are going to talk about, but I'm not selling my moonbags. Why? Because I think that this is my personal opinion. I think that they will prevail. I think that things will be okay. I think everything will be copacetic again. But it's still a risky play. And the reason why I'm not buying more Gala is because I have moonbags already. I'm already locked and loaded, and it would be a big risk for me. Also, too, people are like, Wendy, what should I do with my Gala? Should I sell it? Should I buy it? Blah, blah, blah. That's your business. I have a moonbag of Gala. I have no need to sell it. And this is why we keep moonbags. This is exactly why we keep moonbags. And look at. This is the Gala chart. And it didn't even have a full retrace yet. We're sitting at God tier support. This is kind of God tier support. So we're waiting to see if we get a bounce here. Okay. A lot of people sold off because of what happened, which was what it looked like. And these are some other areas. This right here would be God tier support. These are also God tier supports on the weekly chart. So, Wendy, am I selling Gala? No, I'm not selling it because it's a moonbag. And that's the whole purpose of having a moonbag. A moonbag is when you've invested in something, it is 10 times, it is 100 times, it is 5 times, whatever that is. But what you need to do with this is why I talk about maybe considering removing initial investment, removing some profit. So that way, you get money, you get lots of money, you pay your taxes, you do what you got to do on it. But at the end of the day, whatever you have free and clear, doesn't matter what happens. So that's why I'm not pressed about my Gala notes. I'm not pressed about Gala music. I'm not pressed about the founders notes. I'm not pressed about price action right now. We're in a bear market. If this lawsuit ends up being really bad, the company goes under, I'll be cool. However, I see more upside to this, so I'm going to continue to hold my bag. But that just because I'm doing it doesn't mean you should. Because when I got into Gala at this little itty bitty area here, this God tier support over here. This is when I got in this area over here. So I did really well. I think I sold it like 10 cents though. I even sold it 1 cent too. Because again, I take profit on the way up. So y'all do what you want to do. I rock with you. I support you, but do what you want to do. Now let's talk about this story because this is a big deal. Also too, I'm seeing a bunch of grifters in the chat. A lot of grifters. We have 312 concurrent viewers. I can't even get 300 likes. Come on. How much is a moonbag? Let's answer that question for you. Does a moonbag, it doesn't matter. A moonbag could be anything. It could be one coin. It could be 0.0001 Bitcoin. It could be whatever it is. It is after, and this is again, like I've done videos on moonbags, but I can't tell you how really to do it. What I can tell you is you have $50 of disposable income. You put that into Project X at 1 cent. It goes to 50 cents. You better be taking profit on the way up. So what you do is as it's going up to $50, you're not going to know it's going to go up to $50, but as it's going up, maybe whether you 2 times or you 3 times or you 5 times or you 10 times or whatever that be, you take your initial investment out. You take your trading fees out. You take your gas fees out. And you take some profits out. So maybe you put $50 in, it went from $1 to $50, you sold at $20. You want to take your $50 out. You want to take enough for taxes. You want to take enough for gas fees. You want to take enough for different fees. And then you take out your profits. So that could maybe be $1,000, maybe $10,000. I don't know. So after you've done all that, whatever you've removed, whatever you have left, you own free and clear. Now, why do we do this? We do this so we can simply vibe. So you have additional disposable income. So you have additional capital so you can rinse and repeat. And understand, you're not going to be able to make moon bags with everything. You're not. It doesn't work that way, but you could try. We diamond hand. You don't diamond hand. It's stupid. It really is stupid. Unless it's Bitcoin, diamond handing is dumb. It really is. The reason why you are in crypto is to improve the quality of life for you and your family. And the way you do that is by making money as ethically as possible. And that's by taking profit. Nobody ever went broke by taking profit. People sure as hell went broke by diamond handing till zero. Smash a like. Give it to us hard and fast. All right, let's get back into it. All right, let's get into the story. 321 concurrent viewers, only 173 likes. Stop the damn grifting on the show. Raider, I like the dangerous plays, but understand the risk. Yeah, well, because you're not going to... This is the thing. With being a raider, when we're like investing in stuff or trading or whatever it is we're doing, we don't cry to each other and say, I lost money. This project is scammer. No, we were stupid because we put too much in. We didn't take it out fast enough, and we were screwing around too much. We understand that. And we're also using disposable income, so it doesn't matter. Do better. All right, let's get into the news, though. Okay, there's lots of more news to cover. I've just been rambling on. Fax no printer. Money printer go. All right. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I'm covering this story. Duh. All right. I blocked these people, but I unblocked them. All right. So Ben is back. Shout out to Ben Armstrong and sending love to... Whoop. Sending love to him and his family. What the hell? Oh, did I do that? What happened? Oh, I just made a mistake. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry. It's been a day, you beautiful people. It's been a day. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the news. Ripple and SBI Holdings reveals game-changing XRP adoption strategy. SBI Remit announced a partnership with Ripple. Remit is the international remittance service arm and subsidiary of the SBI Group. They are one of Japan's leading financial holding companies. Remit will use XRP to settle international remittances. Service will only be available for bank accounts in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia. The firm is the first to order international remittance services using XRP as a bridge between two legal currencies. This is how it works. When a user begins remittance transfer requests, the platform sends an equal amount of XRP. XRP is converted into the recipient's currency after it is received. Side note, SBI Remit has been utilizing Ripple services for cross-border money transfers since 2017. All right, let's talk about this. I think this is absolutely outstanding. Again, I support Ripple 100% in their endeavors against the SEC. I feel what the SEC has done is predatory. I do think that Ripple is centralized, though. I think it is a lot more centralized than a lot of other crypto projects, and that's okay. It is okay to be centralized, and it's okay to display some characteristics of decentralization, but at the end of the day, they're very centralized, okay? They're working with banks, they're helping with remittances, they're helping the predatory third parties, and they're also they're helping with CBDCs. I don't hate them for that. I don't. They're going to have to. And I'll grift alongside them. I don't like it. And that's why I like that's why I like XRP. And that's also why I like Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a lot more decentralized aspects of it. Bitcoin is censorship resistant. It's permissionless. It's open. It's like digital cash, digital gold. But when it comes to XRP, it's a little bit different. And that's okay. It's okay to diversify your portfolio based on your due diligence and your risk factor. So I'm more than okay with holding both of them. I don't hold a whole lot of XRP. I hold a lot more in Bitcoin. But at the end of the day, it is what I'm doing, and that's okay. And it's okay to have a difference of opinion. I can have a difference of opinion and not bash a project, and that's okay too. And this is why you guys come to this channel. This is why you smash a like. This is why you subscribe, and this is why you have alerts set, is because I bring a very different perspective. Okay, very different perspective, and I appreciate all of you for being here. But again, this is amazing news for Ripple. Amazing news for Ripple. 353 of you, only 195 likes. What the hell are you guys doing? Come on, come on, come on. 12 days, 88 billion supply. All right, let's get back into the news. So that was our big Ripple XRP story, and shout out to them, and shout out to the XRP army, and shout out to the O army. Now, Grayscale's letter to the SEC from their lawyers can be summarized as, yo, what's good? Call us back. So this gentleman works for Bloomberg and does all kinds of stuff. So basically, Sunny Shin from Grayscale, the CEO of Grayscale, said, this afternoon, our legal team submitted comment letters to GBTC's 19B4 application on behalf of the SEC as we pursue the next steps on GBTC's conversion. So basically, if you don't know what happened, I'll tell you what happened. Grayscale has been trying to get their GBTC trust converted to a Bitcoin spot ETF for a very long time. A very long time. The SEC hasn't approved it. Grayscale said, why? The SEC says, we're not telling you. So what happened was Grayscale says, listen, homies, we're going to court. We're going to court. We're going to go and battle this out because I can't deal with you. Judge said, you know what, to the SEC, why don't you want to convert this? Why won't you allow Grayscale to convert their GBTC trust to a Bitcoin spot ETF? As he said, we don't know. We just are lazy. We're just trying to not do our jobs. We're just trying to listen to President Byron. And we're just trying to make non-accredited investors like poor people life living hell, because this is how we protect them. So that's basically what the SEC said. The judge says, you know what? You're capricious. You are arbitrary. I think you're ghetto. We will simply not grant this, and you lose. That's exactly what happened, which is good. That's a massive win for the industry. We've done videos on this. We've talked about it. We talked about the predatory nature of the SEC's overreach. Now, with that being said, did I summarize this right? Okay, so basically Grayscale wrote to the SEC and requested to meet with them as soon as practical. And yes, the reason why they did that is because they won the lawsuit, or they won in court, and they want to get the spot. They want to get the Bitcoin spot, or they want to get their trust converted to the spot ETF as soon as possible, and they want to know why. It is the SEC's job to tell them what they need to do to get this done, okay? A regulatory enforcement agency or an enforcement agency needs to tell you how to correct behavior sometimes. They need to say, you know what? Like, let's say, for example, you call the cops on me because I'm being loud. The police are going to come to my house and say, you know what? We got a call from the neighbor. This is a warning, but lower your music. And I say, okay, what is too loud? They're going to say, well, it's going to be something that's going to irritate your neighbor. So, and I could say, okay, well, what about this? What about this? What about that? And generally they'll talk with you. They'll work with you. That's how it's supposed to work. Okay. That's how it's supposed to work. You basically should not, the fact that our taxpayer dollars are funding all of this stuff and they're doing a horrible job at telling us what we can and can't do is stupid. And it's annoying. It's just ridiculous. So with that being said, that's what's happening. So attorneys want to meet to discuss the way forward. They're urging them to approve the conversion of its Grayscale but Bitcoin trust into a spot ETF, approving the filing and authorize the staff to work with Grayscale and NYSE ARCA to finalize a prompt listing of trust shares. They believe trust nearly 1 million investors deserve fair playing field as quickly as possible. 1 million users. 1 million users. 1 million people have bought in this traditional financial product. They want to now invest in a Bitcoin spot ETF. Okay. The problem with that is the SEC is not giving guidance. So America is falling behind while Canada, while Europe, while all these other countries are thriving. Okay. That's what's happening. Now, I want to show you, is it this? Is it this? We don't want to talk about that. I want to go back over here. Oh, also too, really quickly, if you are going to be in California and LA, I'm going to be on Saturday night. I'm actually going to be going to Blue Moon & Co. They're bringing 20 years of jewelry experience to Web3. They just invited me today, so I'm going to be going here. But if you guys want to go, I'll go ahead and put this in the thing. If you want to meet me, you want to come hang out, I'll be there for a little bit. But this is where I'm going. So here it is. Here's a link. This is I think it's a free event. So if you want tickets, go ahead and sign up. So there we go. 304 concurrent viewers, 234 likes. We need at least 300 likes. Also to you guys, which crypto will X integrate first? Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, and Mango and Coconut. So yeah, but the thing is this Saturday? This is where I'll be. So I put the link in the chat so y'all can go ahead and do that if you want to go and hang out. I'll be there. I used to work in regulation and everything is strung out so long it is because that's how you guys make money. Well, not you, but not you. Bitcoin's closest massive liquidation level is 23.5, signed to buy. I'll be buying all the way down. I will be going down harder than your dad on a Saturday afternoon. I'm taking a look at my profile really quick. I wanted to show you guys something. This is important. Where is it? Oh, this is from the SEC. This is about Bitcoin spot ETFs. The SEC just admitted leverage ETFs carry more risk than spot, but they approved a Bitcoin leverage ETF and not a spot. So Gary Gensler posts this out. I screen capped and I post it. Our SEC investor educational team updated their investor bulletin on leveraged and I think he meant leveraged. Daddy Gary made a typo. Or inverse exchange traded funds, ETFs. What are ETFs? What are leverage and inverse ETFs? Why do leverage and inverse ETFs have extra risks for buy and hold investors? Check out the bulletin board for more. So basically, when we're talking about spot basically means you buy $30,000. If it goes down to 15, you don't get liquidated. If it goes up to 60,000, you don't make any additional profit. You just basically make your flatline profit. Okay. So let's say you buy Bitcoin at $15,000. It goes to 30,000. You make 15,000. If you buy Bitcoin, it goes down to $5,000. You lose $10,000. If you have leverage, there's a liquidation area. You won't get liquidated with spot, but with the leverage, you could. Also, too, with the leverage ETF or with anything leverage, if let's say it's 2-time leverage, then what it is you multiply your profits by 2 times. Okay. So the SEC thought it was okay to approve a Bitcoin leverage ETF. They approved a Bitcoin leverage ETF, but not a Bitcoin spot ETF. That's how ridiculous they are. And that's how much they hate you. And that's how much they hate retail. Because if they cared about retail, they would approve a product that is safer. A leveraged ETF, it carries a lot more risk. It is scary. There's expiry areas with it. Sometimes there's liquidation areas. There's all these different things. All of these different things. So it becomes risky. When you participate on a spot market, your position is flat. Number goes up, you make money. If number goes down, you lose money. But with a leveraged ETF, with a leveraged anything, number goes up, you make substantially more money, but number goes down, you could get liquidated and you lose a lot more money, okay? So let's say you're down $5,000 with a leveraged position. This is why I tell you guys, when you use my ref link for any centralized crypto exchange, when you use the ref link and you're using leverage, you're using 50 times leverage, you're increasing your position, your risk by 50 times. Your profit will be multiplied by 50 times, but when you're losing, it's also going to be multiplied by 50, or it's going to be multiplied by 50 times, so you're losing 50 times more. And in addition to that, you could get liquidated because there's a liquidation area and they're going to take your money. So what the SEC says, you know what? We hate you. You're stupid. You're poor. You're not smart enough. But we're going to give you a more risky product. 1 + 1 = 69. This is what these people are doing. And this is why it's so problematic to me, is because they do not give the underdogs a fighting chance. They don't. And this is why I love crypto, because crypto allows you to do whatever you want, 365, 24/7, 365. It allows you to make decisions for yourself. But the problem with that is a lot of people cry about their behavior because they're not keeping trading and investing journals. They're not writing down how much disposable income, when I'm going to take profit, am I going to do this? They're not understanding the risk, and they just put money in. They listen to idiots on the internet like myself, and they think that they're going to get rich. I want you to hear what I say, but listen to yourself. And that means Wendy said this, so I'm going to continue to go do more diligence. And yes, I'm on one right now because I'm so sick of the BS. I'm just so sick of it. I've had it. We need to do better as poor people, and we need to do better at not wanting the government to come into our homes, into our lives, and make decisions for us. And the public servants need to do better and stop oppressing us. Because I don't care where you come from, but if you grew up how I grew up, you're being oppressed. Some of us more so than others because of some certain social issues, which you don't like to get into too much on this channel because it makes me mad. Because I like good people. If you're good people, I rock with you. If you're not a good person, But I believe every single human, regardless if I like them or not, deserves to have an equal opportunity to vote, whether they are poor or not, because that's what the SEC is doing. They're saying, well, I'm going to protect you. They're not protecting nothing. All that they're doing is filling their pockets. That's what's happening. I'm sick of it. And you should be sick too. You should be pissed off. You should be mad. I'm mad for you. Shout out to Mark for the $9.99 super chat. We have 339 concurrent viewers, but only 260 likes. Stop the grifting. Stop the grifting. Y'all should start by paying taxes. Okay, listen. I'm going to tell y'all something right here, okay? I'm going to tell y'all something. I hate taxes. I think taxes are stupid. I think taxes are ridiculous. I don't want to pay my taxes. I hate them because they're not transparent where it's going. Because when I used to live in Pomona, the schools in my neighborhood, the closest school to my house was a 3 out of 10. There is no public school in LA County that should be a 3 out of 10. None of our children should have a poor education. Yeah, some of the parents are a hot mess, but at the same time, if the tools were there in the schools, the kids have the freedom to learn more and do more, okay? Maybe the parents are a hot mess, whatever, but that doesn't mean the school should be a 3 out of 2 because we have the funding, we have the money, and that's why I don't like paying taxes. But at the same time, I'm not going to advocate for anybody not to pay their taxes, and the reason why is because that's how they get people. They get people on tax fraud or not making the correct payment or not So on this channel, we pay our crypto taxes, we pay our regular taxes, but we use loopholes. We save, we hire people that know the law, legal CPAs that are licensed and registered in your area. And I want you to learn how to take advantage of the tax loopholes just like the rich do, just like the elites do, because you deserve it. Or if you can't afford it, start doing your due diligence yourself. Do your research. But we will never advocate for people to not pay their taxes because I'm not going to see none of you guys get gaffled up over the stupid taxes because it's dumb. It's ridiculous. So that's what I have to say about that. And people are like, oh, Wendy, you're a grifter. Blah, blah, blah. Heck yeah, I'm a grifter. But I'm not going to do time and I'm not going to pay more money because at the end of the day, the IRS is going to come get their check. I'm not going to miss out. I'm not going to have a horrible quality of life because I didn't pay my taxes. So that's what we have to say about that. I don't want to talk about it no more, though. We love, shout out to Sugar Free. Kenny, I went to Ganesha High in Pomona my freshman year. Shout out! I knew Kenny was from the streets. I knew Kenny was from the streets. We love Pomona though. Shout out to Pomona. Shout out to P-Town. Shout out to P-Town and the residents, the beautiful residents of Pomona. We love Pomona. We love the fish market too. That place is good. And we love Donahue's. And what was the other place? And Day Days. Shout out to that. Anyways, let's get back into the news because I could talk about what I love about Pomona all the time. However, when I lived in Pomona, I couldn't go to the grocery store in Pomona. I had to go to other cities because it just got a little bit hype there. And I just, I'm a mom. I'm not getting down anymore. Anyways, let's talk about this. The last time the SEC rejected a BlackRock ETF was 2014. Should be noted that the rejection wasn't specific to the BLK filing at the time. BlackRock has often noted 575 approvals versus 1 SOAR denial ETF record. An early 2024 BlackRock Bitcoin ETF is expected. And this is what I've said before. Is that we are going to get the BlackRock ETF. It's going to happen. It's going to take a little bit more time. Also, too, we just discussed how the SEC admitted leverage ETFs carry more risk than spot. And that's probably the most important thing to note here. That is probably the most important thing to note is how ghetto the SEC is. I about had it with them. Had it with the SEC. Anyways, let's go ahead, get into our next story for my beautiful babes. Make sure to smash a like, stop grifting. All right, we talked about them. Coinbase creates new crypto lending service geared towards large investors. Coinbase raised $57 million for the platform as of September 1st, according to an SEC filing. See, Coinbase has wanted to talk to the SEC for a long time, and SEC, it's really interesting what the SEC picks and chooses. But anyways, there's a gap in the market after the situations and losses from Genesis and BlockFi. An SEC filing shows $57 million has already been raised for the service. Basically how it works, clients can lend Coinbase money, crypto assets, and get collateral exceeding the value of the loan. Oh boy. Coinbase will then make secured loans to institutional trading clients similar to prime brokerage service banks provide in TradFi. Oh boy. Okay, this will end well for Coinbase because they're filed with the SEC to do so, and they're going to do everything on the up and up. This will probably end well for Coinbase. But again, it's basically what they're doing is they're doing the same types of traditional financial services that BlockFi and all those other people did, but they're not going to be partnering with people like FTX. They're not going to be partnering with horrible people. Okay? So it's going to be interesting to see. Coinbase and Circle, they're going to take over the entire industry. They are. They're going to centralize the crap out of it. They're going to. Also, I'm wearing purple pants. But they're going to centralize the entire industry. They will. Oof, in America. Things are going to get spicy. Anyways, MicroStrategy. Woo! MicroStrategy crypto companies win fair value accounting. So basically what this means is that they're going to be able to change the way accounting practices happen. Because MicroStrategy has Bitcoin, I believe, on their balance sheet, they're going to start incorporating crypto into traditional companies, which is actually going to help me because I have a crypto business and help any of you guys that set up LLCs for your crypto trading investing. One thing I want to tell you, talk to a CPA in your area, make sure this is legal, make sure you can do this, but ask them, if I'm going to invest in crypto, can I start an LLC for those investments? Because that might protect you legally just in case something happens. And in addition, there might be different tax breaks that you can get for that. So do me a favor. I want you all to go to your local CPAs and ask them that. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you can do that. I'm not exactly sure, but go ask questions. That's what these people are for, because this is a big deal. This basically is changing the way the accounting structure is going to be done for Bitcoin. So see if that makes sense. Again, I don't know if you can. I don't know what that looks like. I can't even comment on what we do with my business because I have CPA and I have legal handling that for me because that's not what I specialize in. I specialize in making content and being a shock jock and being an idiot on the internet and bringing you guys basic information so y'all can do better for yourself. But go talk to your legal people and go see if that's something that's viable, because now this is a big deal for MicroStrategy. Massive, massive deal. Okay. Now taking a look at the chat here, we have 300 and I'm not a chola. I'm not a chola. Wendy is a off-white girl. Wendy's an off-white girl. I just happen to have a quarter Mexican baby. I love her, adore her. Her daddy's half. Shout out to Kenny-O. But we got 373 of you. I don't even have 300 likes. I need 369 likes. I need them now. I need you to give me raw, fast, and hard and stop grifting. If you're going to be grifting with me on this channel, you need to be grifting with me with the likes, okay? We have 299. I need 369. Anyways, let's get back into the news. I forget what I was going to do my second video on today. I forgot. Anyways, let's talk about it. Oh, somebody posted this. Fair value accounting. This refers to the practice of measuring assets and liabilities at the current market value rather than the historical cost or some other level. This can be more relevant and timely, but can also introduce more volatility to financial statements because the market can fluctuate. That's true with crypto. When this suggests there might have been a decision made possibly by a regulatory body or standard setting organization to mandate the use of fair value accounting for certain assets or for certain companies, particularly to those dealing in cryptocurrencies. Implications for MicroStrategy and crypto companies. Crypto companies and companies like MicroStrategy, which hold significant amounts of crypto, are allowed to require to use fair value accounting for their crypto holdings. It could have various implications. Increased transparency. We like that. Stakeholders can see the current market value of the cryptocurrencies on the balance sheet, which give a clear picture of the company's financial health. I like this because it's basically the price that you bought it at. So you can see if you're up or down. Increased volatility in reported earnings. Cryptos are known for their volatility. If these assets are marked to market regularity, it could introduce more volatility to the company's reported assets and potentially its earnings. Tax implications. Depending on the jurisdiction, there might be tax implications associated with recognizing gains or losses on crypto based on market values. I'm not a CPA or accountant, but this seems pretty cool. Next, shout out to the Digital Currency Traders Alliance. If you like them or if you want to make a positive difference, follow us. This is what we're doing. We're doing some cool stuff behind the scenes. Next, we talked about the Golden Cross, which is stupid. Shout out to CZ. Oh, apparently this is Photoshop. So apparently, Jim Cramer explains why he bought this screenshot. Cramer came from a video in September 22 where he discussed his treasury. So basically they said that he was bullish about Binance or whatever. So it was basically a nothing burger. We reported it on this channel. We made a mistake. We should have researched a little bit better. Doesn't matter. Y'all want to counter trade Cramer anyways. All right, Soma Finance to issue first retail compliant digital security. What the hell? Soma token? This is an old damn token. They're planning to offer the first legally issued, compliantly structured digital security to global and U.S. retail this month. Soma is a joint venture between Mantra and Triturian Capital. I don't know who they are. Plans to sell 5 million in tokens with the first tranche priced at $250 per token. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I don't really care about this. This is nothing exciting for me. I do want to talk about Gala. Okay. So this is a big statement from Gala. Would like to provide everyone with official statement from our general counsel on current legal disputes between co-founders and founders of Gala Film and Gala Music. So let's go ahead and read the notes over here. Also too, Bitbender, my good friend, came out with a statement. He says, so we're going to go ahead and read this and talk about it. Always just want to put a quiet reminder out there. There's almost always a narrative behind coverage. This is relevant when you look at the coverage of Gala and Gala Games and the lawsuit between the founders. If someone has an axe to grind, it's probably for a reason. So let's talk about what was posted here because it's about to get a little bit ghetto. So this guy, Jake, was a content creator and Gala was partnered with him. As you guys know, we have partnered with Gala in the past. Not only have we partnered with Gala in the past, but I'm heavily invested in them. Always been honest about that. We disclose every single paid partnership we have. Partners up here in the descriptions, on the website, verbally, everywhere. Everywhere. We disclose because you have to do that. It's basic human decency. My face is looking all ghetto too. I don't like it. Anyways, though, but that being said, but this content creator is a little bit ghetto. I don't know who this person is, but there is okay. Well, I hate to do this then, Jake. Here is the last almost a year of our conversations minus what you already posted. There's a reason we didn't continue the relationship. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the summary because it gets a little bit messy. So basically, Gala Games team shared an update regarding the recent legal developments. They explained due to it being an active case, they're legally restrained from making public comments or speculations on the ongoing litigation. And that's why when you guys ask me questions sometimes about certain things, I can't give you an answer. Number one, I don't want to get sued. Number two, sometimes legally I can't. And number three, it's just, I want to stay the heck out of it, or I don't want to get sued. Like, I don't want to be in any more legal battles. I got enough legal battles this year. Like the amount of money I have spent on legal this year, probably close to $50,000. I'm done. I am tapped out. I am done. Okay. So we just report what is public. Smash a like, 369 likes. Anyways, they're confident that Gala is well positioned to remain unscathed. And again, this is why one of the reasons why I'm not going to be bothering selling any of my stuff, my Gala. It's a moonbag, whatever. So basically it's a bunch of screen caps, But he said over here, basically Gala told them, he's like, hey, can you stop talking about the token, blah, 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 blah. And he got mad and said no, because this is how this guy makes his videos, probably because all the clickbait, which is fine. Everybody does clickbait. We have 368 concurrent viewers, only at 339 likes. I need 369 likes. I need it now. I'm not partnered with I am partnered with Gogu. I am partnered with Gogu. Actually, I'm not. 300. Come on, smash the like. I do like to stay neutral. But this is the thing too, you guys. Also too, when I partner, basically this guy was talking about coin price and all that kind of crap. Gala, they're like, no, don't do that. And it just turned into a ghetto mess. So what I'm going to tell you guys here, okay? I do sponsorships. We do paid partnerships. Why? Because we can make money doing that. Why wouldn't you want to date? Why wouldn't you want to accept compensation from a project you like or an idea that you like and disclose it? I don't understand why. All you have to do is say, hey, this is a paid partnership. I partnered with so-and-so. This is my disclaimer, XYZ. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. It's not a big deal. But when we do disclose partnerships, we don't talk about token price because it's not fair to you guys. It's not fair to anybody. It's stupid. I also think it's stupid is because price does not equate to utility. Because if a team is with it, if a team is actually building and doing good things, price will appreciate with utility created. And another thing with the market too, you're not going to be able to pump price in a bear market. It's just stupid. So we just stay away from the price stuff. However, I do charts when I feel it's necessary. I've never accepted compensation for charts. I never will accept compensation for charts or talking about price. I have told companies in the past, I'm not talking about the price of your token. If you want me to talk about your ICO or whatever it is, we can do that. But we also will be telling the audience that this is for people in specific regions and you need to do your due diligence. We don't talk about price. We don't do none of that. Why? Because it's ridiculous. We don't need to. You don't need to talk about price. If you're building something cool, if you've got a great idea, price is irrelevant. But people will, a lot of content creators need that for clicks. And that's why one of the reasons why this channel didn't grow absolutely insane like some of the other guys, because we don't really give crazy price predictions. I'm like, oh my God, this token can 10x in the title because whatever, but we don't put the token name there because it's ridiculous. Maybe I did in the past. I don't know. But we're always very clear verbally, like what we do and what we don't do. And we don't talk about price because it's stupid. It really is. And it's just not good. Like, it's just not good. So don't do it. But that's what happened. People are being messy. They're being hot messes. They're being ghetto. We have 383 concurrent views. We finally got 369 likes. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Am I partnered with GoGuru? I hope so. Yeah. Somebody's going to screen cap this and take it the wrong way, which I don't even care because people have said so many stupid things about me over time. I don't even care anymore. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't. It is what it is, though. Anyways, let's take a look at the next story. And again, Gala is not, just for clear, I am not currently partnered with Gala now. I am heavily I've got 3 founders nodes, 3 music nodes, Gala NFTs, and I've got some coins scattered around different places. Why am I not selling my Gala moonbag? Because what's the point of selling it at the bottom? What happens if everything goes well with the lawsuit and Gala ends up becoming like a top 10 cryptocurrency in the next 5 to 10 years? I don't know. I don't know. So that's why I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to hold on to it because I already moved my initial investment. I've already removed my profits. I've already paid taxes on it. I've already done all that stuff. So whatever I have, I own free and clear. So why would I just want? This is why we do moonbags. Very simple. Anyways, what's this? SBF prison roll call disrupts review time. Let's read about it. So lawyers are now complaining that the prison environment is impeding productivity in the SBF's discovery case. Boo-hoo. They said the internet speed is, and Sam frequently interrupted. One of the complaints, Sam has experienced interruption in his legal visiting room due to prison protocol. Prison staff requested he return to his cell for a standard prisoner account, which took 7.5 hours of his time over 3 days. Sam said one of those days saw 50% time lost due to roll call. Guess what? Guess what? That's what you get. That's what you get for lying. That's what you get for stealing. That's what you get for being naughty. You go away, you go to jail. When my daughter's bad, she's 7 years old. She knows. She's going, this year has been a very emotional year for our family. My daughter's going through a couple of emotional things, which is okay. She's 7 years old. Kids go through this crap anyways. One of the things we're working at is revamping the behavior. And the way that we revamp the behavior, Mama, I want candy at 7 p.m. No, you're not getting candy. Mama, I want apples. No, at 7 p.m. You just ate. The fits. Well, low. I understand that you might want candy or you might want a snack, but it's a little bit too late to eat. Let's start working on asking mommy for additional snacks before 7 p.m. because your tummy needs time to rest. And if you eat super late at night, your tummy could be full and you could wake up with a sour stomach. So not only do I explain to her why she's not getting something, but we talk about changing behavior. And then when she does that, like the little attitude stuff, I say, listen, I'm going to start counting. And if you do this a couple more times, you're going to sit on your bed. There's going to be a little bit of punishment. There's gonna be all types of things that happen, those types of things. Like sit on the bed is like, sometimes I make her count to 65 times. Sometimes because I put her to bed every night and I won't spend additional time cuddling with her if she's super bad. But moral of the story is, you did something bad, there's consequences. My 7-year-old has consequences for bad behavior for the stuff, okay? That's what you do. You give consequences. And he did bad things, so he's in jail. This is what it is. Anyways, 390 concurrent viewers, 389 likes. I love you guys. But yeah, you have to, and this is the problem. I don't care if he's getting interrupted. You F around and you're going to find out. Now, that being said, breaking, Twitter has got another money transmitter license for payment services, this time in Mississippi. One day, Elon Musk will hopefully realize the potential of XRP to solve cross-border payments. He could. Very well could. Oh, that felt tasted good. Oh. Jeremy Aller said, he's a co-founder and CEO of Circle. It's pretty exciting when a gaming giant with 300 million MA announces a new effort to bring payment and settlement using USDC on Cosmos. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, there's a couple other stories here too. Grayscale lawyer. Okay, we talked about this. Also to you guys, MetaMask just came out with a really cool feature, and I need you guys to stick around for this. But we're going to get into why it's cool and why it's also not good. $356 concurrent viewers, 395 likes. Let's get me up to 400. Okay. So we're beyond thrilled to announce our latest feature, Sell. Yes, you read that right. Available on MetaMask Portfolio. Sell allows you to cash out your crypto for fiat currency easily. So it sounds like you're able to directly put this into your bank account. So the reason why this is important is, yeah, this is going to help with mass adoption, but at the same time, they're going to be KYCing you. Food for thought. Food for thought. Anyways, we're going to get going now because my stomach is gurgling. I need to go eat something. I feel like maybe a grilled cheese sandwich, but I can't be having cheese. Or no, I can't be having bread because tummy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Sending everybody love and light. I will be dropping a video for you at 3:30 p.m. PST. And I will also be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. live. 10 a.m. 10:05. Anyway, sending y'all love and light. Wendy O is out. Bye-bye.